I have a set of glass and tile bits, and I am picking the biggest one. And what am I drilling? Melamine salad bowl for $2 from Kmart. Very cheap. There you go. So I got a few of them. Into the box she goes, and we drill away. There you go. Eye protection is needed because sometimes they can chip and shatter and go all over the place. There you go, like that. If you put too much force on it, what can happen is it can break like this one, but that's still good. And that is a good container, nice and deep. So I'm gonna drill a few more. Hello there, my name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. The plants we're putting up in this video are from my plant haul video called Succulents Worth Buying Again. Please see link below this video in the description box if you'd like to watch that plant haul video. Now let us begin potting up. I have most of them now soaking overnight. So now I'm going to pot them up. But first we have to pick our pots that we're going to use to put them in. This is my pot stash area. And so I'm going to pick my pots. For that one is maybe for one of the lovely bear or something like that. But I need to put them in on this table here that is full at the moment because I've got some pots here that I'm about to drill holes, but I'm just gonna throw this around. But anyway, okay, that's a beautiful pot, but I'm just gonna put a hole on that one, but I don't need it for this project. So we're gonna pick some from here. I'll have the pretty one. So this one may be for I don't know, Beyonce or one of the, oh, I think the Agavoides. This one's for the Agavoides, something, the red one. My Charlotte Rose. Maybe because that's sort of a reddish thing. Oh, orange would be good, I think. That one, oh, this ones, I got pretty ones. These ones are too big for them because they're still small. But anyway, I'm just gonna pick up some pots here that I'm gonna drill a hole from. These ones are good for the small ones, but I'm planning to put the small one in one pot, which is about this pot here, or maybe this pot. So I think this pot, this is wider. This is all the Agavoides I want to put in there. This one is deep enough, so they'll have time to grow in that one. So I think I'll do that one first. For this one, I'm going to put about 3 holes in this. So I got 1 hole, I got 2 more to go. So now I've got 3 holes. Now I'm going to continue drilling the other ones. So these ones will also be the same size, which is I think 16 millimeter. But for this one, this pretty little pot, I'm doing a 25 millimeter, which is a little bit bigger, which is this one. For that one, for better airflow. So that's the difference of the size. Okay, so the small one first. There you go. Beautiful hole for a beautiful pot. So I don't know whether, I think Beyonce is what I'm going to use that one for. This one is, I think, the Lovely Bear. Now this is the last one I'm gonna drill for this potting up. But anyway, this one, you notice anything, the shape? So if I do it upside down, it's going to wobble, 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 wobble. So the best way is to put some foam or sponge on both sides, and then that way I can have a better grip and it won't wobble as much. And I'm gonna put another foam on top when I do drill it. That's why it's got a hollow sound. Also, just a tip, I am not pushing my drill down because this is quite thin. And if you do that, put some force into it, it will just smash through and break. So we have to be gentle. Ah, nearly. So there you go. So it's quite thin. I nearly went straight through, but anyway, so that's perfect. Beautiful. So now we are ready to pot them up, Buttercup. So this is my soil ready. I got my Pakipaitum dragonfly or red angel. So these ones I did not soak. Okay, so they're still all dry. Very dry. So with these ones, I want to put them all in one pot. I could soak this in my seaweed solution, but I won't bother because I am going to water this up. So I think the biggest ones, I'm gonna find the biggest one. So that one is sort of open and it's very, very, very soft now. But once I pot this up and water it, then this will rehydrate. But anyway, there's a few soft leaves in there. I'm actually gonna leave the leaves as well, but because if I do soak them, they might rot. Now there you go. So I'll put the first one. I'm using my tweezer to guide this one. So anyway, I want to put a lot of these ones first, so it's just gonna lay it all out and see what it looks like. There you go. That'd be beautiful. Okay, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and pot this up. So this one has got a small root, so there's really nothing to hold it. So what I would like to do with this one, okay, the leaves, if they fall off, might as well remove them. That way I'm creating more areas for the plant to grow in. There you go, because it doesn't have a neck. No neck, no good. Okay, so I'll just grab the roots and see, I'm wriggling it right down in the bottom, and that should take hold. Any loose ones, we put that there, and this one as well, I'm gonna pull it out because I don't really like those small roots. See, not good for the plant, so we might as well remove it. If they grow, they grow because they're quite soft. Two more. Okay, so now we go grab the roots right down to the end and wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Insert, cover with dirt. This one will be the same. Remove all those little leaves. Okay, and bunch it up. Bunch it up, Buttercup. And then we grab right to the end, like so, and just guide it, let release, grab the next inch, and there you go. So now I'm going to continue on to the next ones until they're all done. So the reason I'm not soaking this is because I find that pakipaitum, this one, doesn't really like being soaked, because the last one I did soak. I had a little bit of root rotting because we had a lot of rain. It rotted. But this one now, I'm gonna let this dry first before I water this, because the soil is still pretty moist, so it should be alright. Okay, now we're gonna put them all again. Grab that. And the last one, I think. Oh, this one's got a baby as well. And there you go. I think I have another one. I'll just put that in as a spare, because I can always pull it out. So there you go. So this one is my little red angel or dragonfly pakipaitum. Now let's go put you there, and that one's done. So my other pot here, or melamine pot's ready. Now I'm going to plant a few of the green ones. So I'm gonna put Winds of Change in one corner here. So this one has been soaking, and look at the roots, all nice and plump. Look at that. So this one I'll straighten out, but it's quite soft. So, and this one's got a few babies, so I think I should probably put this one, hang on, trying to, yep, just put it on the edge here. And that's one. Now we'll take, so, and my green smile looks like this when it's nicely colored up, but they are a little bit sensitive to the frost, so I am going to just put it here, and then later on I will transplant them as it suits. And hang on, this one as well, I soaked them overnight, and there's one trying to come away and it's falling off. Okay, so this one will separate that, and all of these are in a cluster, so I'm going to plant them as a cluster. So this planter is just basically to just sort of help them along, so they would grow really fast. Now the next one I'm going to put is my Alba Beauty, and this one is quite dry as well, so I haven't soaked this. It's just showing that you can have them soaked, or you can keep them dry, that's fine. So this one's got a fairly big root, long root, so I'm just gonna straighten that out. Stretch, baby, stretch. Okay, so I got two lots here. Hang on, that one, I'll put that one aside. Now I'll have one over here and one over there. Okay, so now this one I'll put you on the side for easy access if I need to give that away to someone. And this one, it might grow, it might not, but I'll put it there. Now this one, now I think this is the bigger area here. Grabbing the roots and shake it, and then that one's sticking out, push it in, grab it there, just guiding it along, and now she's level, and we tuck it in. There you go. The next one I will do the same thing. Hang on, I got a spare Alba Beauty as well here, so this one now I will pull all the hair out, which is the roots, straighten it out, flick it over. So this one's a 3-head. Anything that doesn't want to cooperate, we'll plait it. I'm just saying plait, we're not really going to plait it, but just bunch it all up. Okay, now there you go. So now it's got room to grow. And this other one, I'm just gonna dip this quickly. So see how dry that is. I'm rehydrating it. There you go. And look at that. Straight away, it just limps up or drops down. Not sticking up too much anymore. There you go. So that one, I ran out of decomposed granite, or this one. See the roots of this one sticking out there? We just insert that underneath. Just check that everything is nicely tucked in. Okay, so that one's done. Now I just have the rest to do. And also my blood moon, I already potted it up in this small cute pot yesterday or last night. So straight away I potted it up. For this pot, we are going to put the taxpan cress. This gorgeous one here. So I think that would just be beautiful in that pot. Anyway, this one I'm going to put some mesh and put some soil. Okay, just a tiny bit of salt to even out. Now for this one, see the roots are also hydrated now. So are we gonna do that side or the other side? I think I like that side going that way, isn't it? So we'll do that side first. So we're gonna do, okay, this one we don't need a tweezer. We just need some pointy things to guide it. We'll put some rocks or granite dressing. There you go, all done. So, taxpan, we're gonna hide the label over there. And she is beautiful. Okay, next. Now this beautiful little pot, or I should say planter now. Gorgeous, isn't it? What's suitable for this is the little red one. Hang on, I'll just put my little mesh on it first. And we'll put some soil. The red one, so which is this one, so also nicely hydrated. So it's crested as well. So now with this one I'm gonna put it so you've got the handle at the back here, and so I would like to put it that way the crest would go at the front. And that's all there is to it. Easy, that one. And there you go. The white one, I mean the red one is done. And as far as Beyonce is concerned, look at the roots, those white roots coming out of it. See? And there you go, very, very pretty. Pretty Beyonce in a pretty pot. So these are now all my finished, almost, arrangements. There's still a couple in there that's soaking. So Fly to the Sky or Pet, Lilac Mist, a very lilac mist, and also What are you? Pretty in pink. Now I need to put that in a bigger pot with all the other ones that I've got. So the cresseted red one. Look how beautiful that is. It just married perfectly with this beautiful pot. And this one here, I just put all the gavoides, but that graptovaria there together, they can go because they don't need much watering. They have the same needs. So I put them in the same pot. And also the variegated blue moon. Is that blue moon or blood moon? Blood moon. Oh, I thought we just got blue moon in my brain. Never mind. This one is Lovely Bear. It's a little bit muted, that one, but the blue pot is sort of nice and simple. But when that grows, you won't even look at the pot. The pot will just highlight the beauty of the monstrous Lovely Bear with babies. That's why the size, or else I would have put it on in a small pot like this. That one, the Malgan can just grow, but Beyonce, look how beautiful her pot is. Hang on. So this one needs to be brought in during winter and kept indoors, but otherwise I don't really need to put her in a big pot, but gorgeous little pot in it until she gets really big. Charlotte Rose, look at you. It's just in a blue pot with that beautiful red. You can really see the pot is not taking over from the plant, basically. So it's nice and bright to catch your attention, but the flower, the plant itself, it does look like a flower, isn't it? So you concentrate more on the plant and its beauty. Now, this very expensive, well, it's still cheap if you consider it, because a lot of these plants, okay, that's just a simple, I should have put it the other way, but it doesn't matter. Once they grow, no one will know. So I put the green one on the one side and the colored ones in the center. I'm still gonna put some rocks in there, but for now, that's all good. And of course, red angel fingers or something can go in here. Red angel dragonfly, that's it. I'm looking for the dragonfly name. Now, this one is my green smile, winds of change, and Alba Beauty. So this one is just a growing area for them. I haven't got any more top dressing to put in there. I ran out of granite. I'll leave it as is until I get some granite. Tequila Sunrise has got some apple pot. So the three of them I put in one pot because I would really like to observe, see how they grow. So that one is sort of like looking like it's variegated. And also that one there. Cosmic Candy, I potted it up and there's a one that wouldn't fit anymore. This will just fill up in time. The only issue I have with this one is that I just remembered I bought another one. This is called Raspberry Ice. And this one, it sort of looks very similar to each other, but kind of different because the Cosmic Candy has got some green in the center. So I'm just wondering, if I put them in the same pot, will they get lost in translation? So maybe I'll put this one with my other very distinct shape, form of raspberry ice, or put them in a big pot and put some dividers or barriers between each other. But the piece de resistance is this one. The tuxpan crested with this gorgeous pot. And I think that complements the plant nicely and also the shape. Look at that. So it's sort of, I think this is a sauce or a gravy boat, something like that. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you. Now I have to bring or take these babies out into the big wide world. Here they are now in my 50% UV shade cloth area, where they're enjoying the 50% sun that's coming onto them. So the red one is being partly sunned and partly shaded, and tuxpan variegated. Beyonce. Charlotte Rose, Blood Moon, Monstrose, Lovely Bear, Snow Angel, Snow Beauty, or Snow Candy Angel, something like that. I have to say the names aloud. Also the Mulgan. So that way I can slowly remember them, because if I don't, I will forget them. This Malgan, by the way, is the ordinary one. I also bought this Malgan Rose from her, and this is a Monstrose form, so you can see the difference. Anyway guys, that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and hope I'll see you on the next video. The other ones are all growing happily somewhere, and also I need to transplant the Sempervivum now and join it with my other Sempervivum.